have yet another kind of disappointing sequel. In French, apparently. uh, hey, can I fix that real quick? Was it an options menu I missed? And again, like this bundle of ROMs that I grabbed, like these all did say that they were like the USA versions of these, and they all lied. Okay, this extra lied because aside from this screen, our options for languages are apparently French and German and third thing. We all speak French here, right? This won't be confusing at all for this text-heavy adventure game. But anyway, this is Shadowgate 64, which is in fact a direct sequel to Shadowgate. There are some puzzles that require you to like remember how Shadowgate ends, even. You have to like recreate the staff the same way, and there's no hints in this game itself how to do it. Yes, I've unfortunately been pranked with like all European copies of these things, which is part of why it's running as slow as it is. It's like capped at 50 FPS instead of 60. Oh, fun fact about the original Shadowgate, though, is in Japan, Shadowgate and The Uninvited are games people don't like because they have garbage translations. It's like, oh, you got some of those too. That's nice. We all get to have that in our childhood, thanks to a couple adventure games. Okay, just to double check. Yeah, French, German, or Dutch? Any preference? I think I'll leave it on French because I can kind of get by in French to enough of a degree that I might be able to not get immediately stuck. Too late. The hints. I'd actually like put some moderators in my chat sometime to deal with those. But yeah, this was an odd one for me. It's not a terrible game, honestly, but like, there's a few things, especially having played the NES version of it, that are very memorable about Shadowgate. There's the fact that you're dying constantly, and there's the fact that the soundtrack on the NES version was very good. And this has neither of those things. This is just kind of a very sterile graphic adventure. There's some dying, but it's not the same. Okay, so there's our second intro. Yeah. Beyond Shadowgate's a weird case. This one is at least like a plot sequel. And you're technically in the same location, and like events at the end of the game are referenced. But there's no diddaloo, 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 and there's no, just trying to grab what you can out from a room with a dragon while it's all burning, and having 3 mirrors and 2 of them will just kill you, and there's no way to tell which two. Instead, it's just kind of a generic, slightly dark fantasy sort of thing. Whose plot we're gonna have in French tonight, apparently. But also, like, the rare first person game on the N64. Oh, okay. So, with this setup that I have in emulation land, this is almost normal controls. We move with the camera buttons. We turn the camera with the joystick. So if I just like hold this, okay, no, I can't just do that. But yeah, aside from the sticks being wrong, this is just twin sticky right now. Weird. And then ducking and inventory. Okay. So the language barrier may be a problem. Man is sleeping here. Get his attention. I remember some stuff from high school French. Yay. You're a new and a halfling. Hi, I'm Agar. I'm a magician. What's your name? Dell. I'm enchanted. Sorry about the circumstances. Like, I retain a lot of this. I'm kind of happy about that. Game here, vine. Caravan. There's a big rodent. Blah, blah, blah. Good that you're here. Lucky. Okay, there's a big bird at the door. Time to eat. And later torture. Pass. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay with it. You get the gist. But yeah, so this is the vibe we have. Just very, very, like, cold and sterile and generic fantasy with NPCs around. It's a very different vibe than Shadowgate's supposed to have. And I'm just sick of talking to you, so I'm just mashing through this. Thank you for proving that I have retained some French over the years. Not something I think I would have had. Just personally, like, I was taking yeah, let's get the 5-1 over rat, all Ivargon style. Yeah, there we go. Weird controls. Pass this to you. this is such a like pat your head, rub your stomach situation, having twin stick controls but backwards. There's definitely a limitation of how much I can play this under the circumstances. But yeah, like, it's not a bad game, but it's a very bland game. And if you're used to, like, the actual Mac Venture games, it's very disappointing. Something to dig with besides Melbone here. Seem comfortable. Yeah. So I don't really want to relearn an adventure game in French right this moment. But yeah, the whole game is in first person like this. You move at this speed. And again, there's a lot less death traps. Like, you can die, but like you die in sensible ways. Like, there's a little bit of like light platform. You can like fall off a roof and die. Or, just like spend way too long in front of a monster, you can die. But like you don't just, like go to pick up this hay off the floor and turns out that hay is actually like magically enchanted and catches fire as soon as you start moving it around. Which is really what I want out of my Shadowgate experience. So again, just, quick check-in with this one. It's fine if you're hard up for an adventure game on the N64, which I feel like most people aren't looking for.